Welcome, curious minds, to the deep dive. Today we're taking a deep plunge into the incredibly high stakes, really fast-moving world of cybersecurity acquisitions.
That's right.
We've unpacked a pretty fascinating stack of sources for you at, cutting-edge industry reports, breaking financial news, sharp strategic analyses, all to answer a few key questions. Who's buying whom? Why does it matter to you, the digital citizen? And maybe what surprising nuggets can we pull from these huge multi-billion-dollar deals?
Yeah, our mission here is really to cut through the noise, maybe the speculation a bit, and connect the dots.
Okay.
We're looking at the strategic moves of the big players, think Palo Alto Networks, SentinelOne, Google even, and revealing these crucial technological shifts that are, well, redefining how we protect our digital world.
And trust us, you're in for some genuine aha moments. We'll uncover some really eye-popping financial figures, get into the latest in AI-driven protection.
Yeah, the AI angle is huge.
Definitely. And we even bump into a truly unexpected twist of political controversy. It just shows how complex these deals can get.
It really does.
So let's kick things off with the central buzz, right? The thing reverberating across the cybersecurity industry right now.
Right.
Our sources are all pointing to this significant rumor. Palo Alto Networks reported interest in acquiring SentinelOne. What are the numbers telling us? What's the potential scale here?
Well, what's really striking, and this comes primarily from CTEC citing industry whispers, so, keep that in mind.
Sure, it's rumor territory.
Exactly. But the sheer size of the valuation being talked about is pretty immense. Could be all cash, could be stock.
And the number?
They're talking between $8 million and $10 billion.
Wow, 8 to 10 billion.
Yeah, which for context, that's roughly, 66,720 crore up to 83,400 crore. Big numbers.
Huge.
But it's crucial to remember, like you said, neither company has officially confirmed anything. Palo Alto Networks specifically declined to comment on rumor or speculation. Standard practice, really.
Makes sense. And how did the market react? Markets are always sensitive to these kinds of whispers. Any immediate reaction to this potential blockbuster?
Well, absolutely. The reaction was swift, very pronounced. SentinelOne shares, they jumped dramatically on the news.
Really?
Yeah, they peaked around $20.77. They were trading earlier at about $18.09. Settled a bit lower after that initial spike, but still.
That jump really says something, doesn't it?
It really does. It underscores the market's recognition of SentinelOne's strategic value.
Yeah.
And the potential impact of such a high-profile acquisition.
So, okay, let's delve into SentinelOne itself then. What makes this company such a hot commodity? Why the speculation about such a massive takeover? What's their core identity?
Well, SentinelOne, they were founded back in 2013. They're really renowned for their AI-powered cybersecurity platform. They call it Singularity.
Singularity, right. Heard of it.
Yep. Its core strength is essentially providing autonomous endpoint protection, meaning it proactively defends individual devices, laptops, servers, that kind of thing, without needing constant human intervention.
Okay. AI doing the work.
Exactly. And also extended detection and response, XDR. That gives organizations a much broader, sort of unified view of threats across their whole IT environment, not just endpoints.
Got it. So using AI to predict and prevent attacks, ideally before they even happen.
That's the goal, yeah. Stop them before they take root.
And SentinelOne hasn't just been sitting still, right? Beyond this core platform, how else have they been expanding, strategically growing their offerings?
No, they've been incredibly active on the acquisition front. Really busy. Back in 2022, they made a pretty significant move buying Attivo Networks for $616.5 million.
Okay, that's substantial.
Definitely. And more recently, they picked up PingSafe, which is based in Bengaluru.
Ah, interesting.
And also the Krebs Samos group. Plus, they just announced a partnership with CyberArk.
CyberArk, the identity security folks.
That's them. Integrating identity data protection right into their platform, specifically targeting the defense against abuse of privileged access.
Okay, let's clarify that privileged access, that's like the admin accounts, right? The keys to the kingdom.
Exactly. If those get compromised, attackers can get deep system control. So yeah, this mix of their own growth plus these strategic buys, it shows a clear plan, offer a really comprehensive, multi-layered defense.
Makes sense. Now, speaking of strategic moves, Palo Alto Networks, our sources indicate this isn't their only recent play in the AI security space. Are they making other moves too?
They absolutely are. It's quite timely, actually. Just days before these SentinelOne rumors really surfaced, Palo Alto Networks closed its acquisition of Protect AI, another AI security firm.
Okay, another AI security specialist. Any idea on the price tag for that one?
Reportedly over $500 million. So not small change either.
No, definitely not.
And Anand Oswal, he's the SVP and GM of Network Security at Palo Alto Networks, he emphasized Protect AI's significance, called it a key addition to their Prisma AIRS platform.
Prisma AIRS. So this move is about strengthening their own AI security offerings.
Precisely. It highlights how these top-tier security companies are racing to safeguard AI ecosystems themselves. They recognize AI isn't just a tool for defense anymore.
Right. It's also a potential new attack surface that needs protecting.
Exactly. You've got to protect the AI that's protecting you.
Okay, this brings us to the broader landscape then, this trend of cybersecurity consolidation. The SentinelOne rumor, it actually echoes another even bigger headline-grabbing deal that's reshaping cloud security.
Indeed. I mean, the biggest deal currently rocking the industry probably is Google's absolutely staggering takeover of Wiz.
Wiz, the cloud security company, and the number on that one is?
$32 billion.
Yeah.
$32 billion.
Wow, okay. That's huge.
It's massive. Google recently got DOJ clearance for it. If it gets completed, likely by 2026, they say, it will be the most expensive acquisition in Google's entire history.
More than any other Google purchase ever.
That's what the reports indicate. And it's not just the record sum. It really signals how utterly critical cloud security has become for the tech giants. It's like a foundational layer they feel they must own to secure their whole ecosystem.
And speaking of Wiz, it's interesting, SentinelOne actually had a past connection there too, didn't they? Something about a partnership that didn't work out.
That's right, yeah. It's a key piece of context here. SentinelOne was linked to acquisition talks with Wiz back in 2023.
Got it.
But that deal ultimately fell apart. SentinelOne ended the partnership, and the reason cited was Wiz's, quote, lack of execution.
Huh. So provides an interesting backdrop to the current Palo Alto rumors. Shows that even in this really fast-paced M&A world, not all potential deals actually cross the finish line.
Absolutely. Due diligence matters, execution matters, things fall through.
Okay, so here's where we get to that surprising twist we mentioned earlier. Beyond the cutting-edge tech, beyond the dizzying sums of money. Our deep dive uncovered a unique, sort of non-technical element that created some significant controversy for SentinelOne.
Yeah, this really highlights the multifaceted nature of corporate reputation and risk, doesn't it? It's not just about the tech.
So what happened?
Well, SentinelOne had notably hired Chris Krebs, the former U.S. cybersecurity chief.
Right.
The director.
All right, a high-profile figure.
Very. Now, what our sources impartially report, and we want to be really clear, we're just relaying the information from the sources here, not endorsing any viewpoint.
Understood. Just reporting the facts as presented.
Exactly. The sources say that in April, former President Donald Trump suspended SentinelOne security clearances.
Suspended their clearances. Why?
The reason cited was Krebs's previous dismissal of the 2020 election fraud claims back when he was in government.
Wow. Okay. So a past political stance by an executive potentially impacting the company's operational ability, its security clearances.
Precisely. It just underscores how these non-technical factors like past political associations or statements can introduce really unforeseen risks. It can even impact operational clearances for a cybersecurity firm, adds a whole complex layer to due diligence in these high-stakes acquisitions.
Definitely something buyers would need to factor in. So after all that, what does this all mean for us? We've just navigated this rapid-fire series of multi-billion-dollar deals, all driven by, cutting-edge AI and this ever-growing, really urgent need for robust cybersecurity. What's the takeaway?
It truly highlights just how dynamic this industry is. We're seeing this complex blend, right? Technological leaps, massive financial transactions, and as we just discussed, even these unexpected political crosscurrents. They're all shaping the very foundation of digital security.
Constant evolution.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's why understanding these market shifts is so crucial for you, the listener. Knowledge is most valuable when it helps us interpret and maybe apply what we learn to our own digital lives.
Okay, so here's a final thought for you to maybe mull over. Given this massive consolidation we're seeing in cybersecurity, these huge players getting even bigger, what do you think this means for the future of digital security and innovation? Will these giant mergers truly make our online world safer, maybe accelerate critical breakthroughs?
Or does it centralize too much power? Does it maybe risk less competition, maybe a more uniform, perhaps less agile approach to defending against threats that are constantly evolving?
Something to think about as you navigate your digital life.